Hi guys, Steve Girardi here. Welcome to Steve Strings. Today I have another unboxing and review video for you. Back several months ago, the folks at Phenyx Pro sent me their PTG-12 wireless guitar system to check out. And I'll put the link to that up here for you. Well, the folks at Phenyx Pro have now sent me their PTG-11 wireless guitar system to check out. Unlike the PTG-12 wireless guitar system, which just had one transmitter and one receiver, the PTG-11 reportedly has capabilities of receiving up to 100 different channels into the receiver. So it's kind of interesting. It's not just a simple one. I've got the Phenyx Pro PTG-11 right here, so let's open it up and check it out. Alrighty. Alright, so you can see, oh, this comes well packed. Again, you can see this was shipped to me from Amazon. So you can see that it comes here well packed with plenty of padding to make sure it's protected for you. Let's go ahead and get that padding out of the way, and we'll get the box out. Okay, so here it is. Let me go ahead and take this protective plastic wrap off it, and we will check it out closely. Okay, there you have it. I'll kind of zoom in here for you so you can see that box. Okay, let's go ahead and open this and check it out. Alrighty. Oh, okay. I can see here that this thing comes in a handy carrying case. All right, we'll look at that in a minute here. Let me go ahead and check out some of the product specs that they have here on the back, and I'll kind of zoom in there for a moment in case folks want to take a snapshot of that. So let's go ahead now and take a look at this, this case it comes in. First of all, it's a very sturdy case, plastic case, and you can see the Phenyx Pro logo on it right there. This looks like the same kind of sturdy case like you might have a power drill or something in. Okay, and you can see here it has the slots for all the pieces in there, so nothing's going to move around. All right, the first thing here I'll take out is the transmitter. And if you've seen my review on the PTG-12 transmitter and receiver, you can see that this looks just like that. So let's go ahead and look at this here. First of all, this thing has this pivoting neck, so you can plug that into pretty much any kind of guitar and make it be able to fit okay. It has the frequency range right there on the side of the transmitter. On the other side of the transmitter, you can see it has the little receptacle for plugging it in to charge it, and an on-off switch. On the face of it here, it has two lights. One is light to show when it's charged, and one to show when it's charging. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And interestingly, I kind of like that sort of carbon fiber-ish kind of look to it. Looks kind of interesting. All right, so that's the transmitter. Let's just pull out the receiver here. Oh, okay. And this receiver is in a sturdy metal box. All right, on the face of it here, of course, we'll plug this in so you can see all the things that go with it there. It's got the couple of places here in the back for screwing in the antenna. All right, and some other places for plugging things in. Let me try to zoom in that front there for you so you can see those buttons that go with it and the knobs. All right. these are the two antennae that come with it. Let's open that up. And these reportedly work pretty straightforward, and they're actually flexible. So basically you can take this thing here to the back, and you come here to the back, and you basically just sort of plug that in. Okay, but looking at this, hopefully you can see this here, that each of these little places for plugging the antenna has a nub on the top and the bottom, and those will align with little notches here in this. So basically, you'll just put that in place and then just rotate it as you're pressing until they just kind of seat, and then press it in. And then this thing here just turns, and there's antenna 1. And you do the same thing with antenna 2. Okay, so I got the 2 antenna on there. So that was pretty straightforward and easy. This also comes with a charging cable. Hopefully you can see it up here, we can see it well. This is a charging cable to plug in to charge the transmitter. It also comes with a couple of various cables. I'll need to check those out to see what those go to from the instructions. It also comes with a hardware kit. I get that out of there. So it has these brackets. So in case you will want to mount it to some other pieces of equipment, it has that with it as well. It also comes with a cable, and you can see this cable is a type where it goes from 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch, which could be handy. It also comes with this plug, so you can plug it in and charge up the receiver as well. And finally, and probably the most important thing to learn how to use this, is the manual. So I'm going to go ahead and study this manual. I'm going to go ahead and plug in both the transmitter and receiver, and I'll go ahead and play with this a bit and see how this works. One thing I should say, I was looking at some of the other instructions from this that they have on Amazon, is that basically once you plug this in, you basically pick the channel you want to tune it to, then you take this thing over here and you just put it up next to it, and they auto sync. So I want to see if that happens just that easily, because it'd be really nice if they do. Okay, so I'll go ahead and read the manual, get those charged up, play with it for a bit, and then come back and tell you what I found. I now have the PTG-11 transmitter plugged in, and you can see that the green light is indicating that it is charging. I've got the receiver now plugged in to my amp, and I have the amp turned all the way down, and I'll zoom in here a bit. You can see I have it propped up so you can see it better. And you kind of see the different knobs and things that go with this. And I'll go ahead and put this at about 12 o'clock for now. And let's go ahead and get this thing synced. So I've got the transmitter here. And again, to turn it on, I just flip that switch there. And you can see that the green light is on to indicate it's on. Now here on the receiver, see where it says IR, and there's a place here, right here, that says IR also. Okay, to sync this device, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press set and put this thing right up next to the IR, and it should auto sync. It looks like it's set to 902.250. Now, if I want to change the channel, what I do is I hit the set button 4 times, or wait till it changes to, oops, I went too far. Okay, so I'm going to hit up button, and it's going to search for the optimal channel. Okay, now I'm going to hit set. There we go. You've seen how easy this wireless guitar system is to set up. You plug it in, you hit a couple buttons, you're synced up, and you're ready to go. I've now had it plugged into my 4-string solid body guitar here, and I've gone ahead and I've played it all over the house. listening to it from here while I was plugged in. And I'm in a 2-story house, and I went to the farthest end of the house, which is the kitchen on the other side of the house, and I could still hear it down there. It was getting through just fine, and that's getting through all the wooden floors and everything else. There were a couple times when it sort of like popped, you know, like kind of popped in and out. That may have been I was walking past some other wire system or something that was causing interference, but it didn't stay out. It just, like as I walked past it, it would pop out. I'm sure if you're on a stage, that likely would not be an issue, because I was like going, like this signal had to go through walls and things like that. But let's go ahead and listen to it here, plugged in, see how it sounds. And it works just fine. So there you have it, the Phenyx Pro PTG-11 wireless guitar system. Again, this system, it has 100 different channels. They recommend to not have more than actually 20 receivers going through it, or transmitters rather, going into the receiver. But you do have option to choose different channels to run it through in case there are some channels that are, perhaps, not working optimally. I hope you found today's review of this wireless guitar system helpful. If you did, please give a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more reviews or more instruments that I build, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.